Hello friends, welcome to Balasridhar Kamaraj Gadda's versatile channel. Hope that you are doing well. As previously discussed that in this time onwards I am going to show some useful tips for the students and also useful topics for the students. In that one of the most important topic is mole concept. This plays very important role mainly for doing the numerical problems in the chemistry point of view. So in this class we are going to discuss about this mole concepts. This is mainly for 6th to plus 1 plus 2 also you can do. You can go for this. So to understand this mole concept, first of all will think that this mole concept is very difficult. It's not that much easy. But if you follow me regularly my classes, then it will become very useful for you and you can do it very well. Okay, so those are what you can call as seeing this till end. If you see, you can understand the concept instead of going in the middle and leaving, not like that. So you can understand the concept very clearly. Those who are new to my channel, subscribe my channel. If any comments are there, those are subscribers, you can comment me related to this. Let's start the topic, mole concept. So to understand this, must know some basic definitions or basic concepts. So in that basic concept, the first one is atom. So as you know that substances are made up of, in the nature is made up of matter. Matter is made up of molecules. In turn, molecules are made up of with atoms. Atom is the most important fundamental particle. Particle of matter. And this atom is responsible to retain all the properties of elements, which retains all the properties of elements. So to study an element, the basic thing required is atom. So as the atom plays major role, so it completely explains about the element. Suppose if we take gold, gold is made up of similar atoms. Silver is made up of similar atoms. This atoms plays major role to decide the nature of that element. So to understand this atom is very small. So now let us understand about atomic mass. See, this atom itself very small. Atomic mass means very negligible. So to know this atoms are very small, so calculating this mass is very negligible. So there are some indirect methods are there. Indirect methods for measuring the atomic mass. What are the indirect methods? Let us take one example before going to this. Let us take mass of carbon atom. It is around 1.99 into 10 to the power of minus 23 grams. It is very negligible mass. Let us take mass of hydrogen atom. It is 1.67 into 10 to the power of minus 24 grams. This is also very negligible. See, minus 23 means point after 23 zeros. So very negligible. So dealing such kind of masses, it's very difficult. So that's why using some indirect methods for calculating the atomic mass. Now, what are that indirect methods? In that, the first one is mass number. So, mass number is nothing but total number of protons and neutrons. So, this mass number is represented by the letter A. Simply, if you total or sum of the number of protons and neutrons, that is called as mass number. I think you are seeing that. I think it is clear once I will adjust the camera. Yes. Sum of the number of protons and neutrons. Suppose take oxygen. So if you take oxygen, this 16 is nothing but mass number. How will you get this mass number? Sum of proton number plus proton number and electron number. Now see, if you take the protons in oxygen 8, electrons are also 8. This indicates protons and electrons. So 8 plus 8, that is 16. Similarly, if you go for nitrogen, 7 plus 7, that is 14. So this is nothing but mass number, which is one of the indirect method for measuring the atomic mass. There is one more method is there, that you can call it as relative atomic mass. Simply you can call it as RAM. So this is also one of the indirect method where you can measure the atomic masses. So what is the meaning actually? Relative. Relative means comparison with other elements. See, the atomic mass is compared with the other elements. See, there are many elements available, but we are taking standard element for measuring. That standard element is nothing but C12 isotope. Why are you taking only C12? See, if you take other elements, we are taking the atomic masses, average atomic masses, basing on percentage of abundance. In other cases, they are having all integer, means fraction values, not nearest to them also. But in the carbon, almost the average of all the isotopes equal to the C12, nearest value of carbon is 12. So the average of all the isotopes nearly equal to the 12. That's why I am taking the standard element as carbon. Now what is relative atomic mass? The number of times of an atom element, the number of times of an atom of an element is heavier than 1/12th part of C12 isotope. The number of times of an atom of an element is heavier than 1/12th part of C12 isotope. This is called as relative atomic mass. So what is the meaning? It is expressed in AMU. AMU stands for atomic mass unit. It is the smallest unit for measuring the atomic mass. Smallest unit express the elementary particles. So this is a unit for atomic mass. Now, what is the meaning of relative atomic mass? Suppose take calcium. Calcium atomic mass, I am writing it as 40 AMU. Suppose take magnesium. Magnesium atomic mass is 24 AMU. Helium is 4 AMU. Oxygen is 16 AMU. So AMU is the unit of relative atomic mass, and this is the number. What is the meaning of 40 AMU? The meaning here is 40 times heavier than 1/12th part of C12 atom. Similarly, magnesium is 24 mm, 24 times heavier than 1/12th part of C12 atom. 1 minute, there is a little change here. Okay. I will adjust the camera, you can see it clearly. Okay. So similarly, 4A means 4 times heavier than 1/12th part of. So in all cases, it is heavier than 1/12th part of C12AMU. Means AMU is nothing but 1/12th part of C12 atom. So what you can write AMU as? Just I will erase this. So how we can define AMU? 1/12th part of C12 isotope or atom. This is called as AMU. 1 minute. 1/12th part of C12 isotope. Yes. 1/12th part of C12 isotope is called as AMU. AMU stands for atomic mass unit. It is the C12 atom is considered as the best standard. C12 isotope is considered as best standard isotope because already discussed its average atomic mass is nearly equal to 12. Compare with all these things. So AMU is nothing but 1/12th part of C12 isotope. Atomic mass unit. There are different names are there for this AMU, like Dalton, Avogadro, unified mass, Astron, like Dalton, Avogadro. In some cases, you can also call it as unified mass. It is represented by U also. Astron also. These are the different names given to the AMU. Stands for atomic mass unit. So today class up to here enough. Hope that you understand the topics. First revise this all. We will meet in the next class. Okay, tomorrow class we'll meet in the next class basing on that next topics. Hope that you understand the topics what I explained here. Thank you very much. Next class we'll meet.